Okay, hopefully you can hear me over the air conditioner, but it's so hot outside. It's like 90 degrees, so I have to have it on. I just got out of my first blood draw. It took 2 seconds. The lady was an absolute pro. I've never gotten someone to get blood so fast out of my arm, but I just have to give a shout out to Shane. I ended up telling him about the baby inside of me this morning over text. I'll put what he responded to my text right here, but after you've had 6 pregnancies and you only have 2 kids, the like excitement to do it in a really cute way just kind of wears off. So I just wanted to let him know because we had to take steps on making sure that everything was good. So I ended up calling the doctor's office, and the soonest they could get me in, I asked for the soonest appointment and they told me the 27th of July. I don't know why, but for some reason on the phone, I thought that was like a week sooner. I thought I was picking like the 17th or something. So I told Shane that, and he was like, no, I want you to go in way sooner than that, because the last 2 miscarriages I've had, we've lost the baby before that point, like before I would go in for that blood work. So he was like, no, I want you to get in sooner. And I was like, well, I asked for the soonest appointment. Shane was like, no, I'm gonna figure this out. Like, I want you to go in sooner. The other doctor's office that I called is through the hospital that I deliver both the girls at, but it is not the doctor that I delivered both the girls with, but she actually ended up coming back to the area to the other hospital that's near us. So Shane called their office and he got me in for blood work today. I just love that he handled that for me. So I went and got the blood work. They said I would have results today. So I think hopefully I'm gonna go back in a couple days to check to make sure my levels are rising, but we have the first round done. My dad is mowing right outside. He's mowing his lawn and it's very loud, so I'm sorry if you can hear that, but I just woke up from a nap. I had a garage sale today and it went really well. So hot out and I was just super exhausted. I got up at 4 a.m. to go to the bathroom this morning and then I never fell back asleep. So, but Shane helped me get it all cleaned up and then I came in here and I just napped for like an hour and I feel so much better. It's Friday and the last update I gave you was on Tuesday. Still pregnant today. I have gotten 2 rounds of blood work now. On Tuesday, my beta levels were 46 and they just like to see them doubling every 48 hours. So I went in yesterday at the same time and the nurse called me this morning and my levels were well over 100. I can't remember if she said 120 something or 130 something. When she called me, I was helping someone at the garage sale. I remember her telling me they were well over 100 and they were good levels for 48 hours. So that's amazing news on the journey to staying pregnant. The nurse called with my results on Wednesday. She also told me my progesterone level, I think it was like 10.4. I had to move into the bathroom. My arm started hurting. What is going on here with my hair? Who knows? The nurse called with my results. She also told me that my doctor called in a progesterone prescription just in case, just if it would make me feel a little better. And I told her that I did want it. I've never taken progesterone with any of my other losses, so I'm like, we might as well try it out and see what happens. I know a lot of my friends and like my sister-in-law, they all have taken progesterone with their pregnancies after miscarriage, so I figured we would try it out. So I've been on progesterone since Wednesday and now it's Friday. I've taken it 3 days and it definitely is ramping up my symptoms. I will tell you that because I wasn't really feeling a whole lot. And then once I started progesterone, I feel like it was 0 to 100, which I know the progesterone has a lot to do with that, but also I just feel pregnant. Like my stomach feels very full. I feel very bloated, like very, very bloated. And I'm out of breath. You can tell right now. I was so out of breath in the first trimester with both the girls. Like I was just huffing and puffing everywhere I went, which is so weird because you're not big at all, but I was huffing and puffing. But more than anything, I have just been really, really bloated the last few days. But I go in again on Friday for more blood work. So we need to just cross our fingers that everything goes well next week and I can get to the Friday blood draw. If I can make it to Friday and get a good blood draw, I will feel so much better because by that point I had lost my other 2 pregnancies prior to this. So we're just holding on to that. I'm seriously out of breath. This is ridiculous. I am also taking it really easy. When I do take the girls to the gym, I'm just walking on the treadmill. I'm not doing any weights right now. I just don't want to push it. I know that a lot of times like you can't really help a miscarriage, like it's just gonna happen one way or another, but I'm just gonna try to take it easy. So I have been walking every day. I think I walked 3 miles yesterday. So I've been walking very consistently, but that's all I'm gonna do for the next little bit. I will go back into lifting weights eventually. I gotta keep pushing ahead because I just want this to work out. But honestly, this is the best I felt about a pregnancy so far. The progesterone is making me pretty emotional, but I do feel very positive and optimistic about this pregnancy. So keeping my fingers crossed. I wanted to give this update and just trying to compile all of this together. But that is the current update. Now I need to go clean my kitchen because I've been working on garage sale stuff all week. Now my house is very, very decluttered, which is great, but it needs cleaned up. So that's what I'm gonna work on. But I wanted to give you this update while I have the chance. And I only have this like one good vein spot in my arm. They can never find any veins in this arm ever. Like anytime I've ever gotten blood work. So I had to do the same spot twice and it is quite the bruise. I assume they're gonna have to do it in there again next week, but whatever it takes for this baby. I'm in Shane's truck right now. He needed my car with the car seats with the girls. Just got out of another blood draw. Today's Friday. The last blood draw I got was Thursday of last week, and those results came back great. She wanted me to come back this Friday, a week and a day later, another blood draw. So I'm grateful that we've made it to yet another blood draw. I feel pregnant. I am nauseous right now. I haven't eaten anything and I feel gross, which I'm grateful for. But the nurse for my doctor said that I probably wouldn't get these results until Monday because they were out of office this week. Get them in my portal before that, but honestly I don't really know what the number should be. I'm sure I could Google it, but I don't know what the number should be. So that's the update for now, but we made it to another blood draw and I am definitely feeling pregnant today. And I will update you whenever I get these results. I film little clips of this for whenever I remember, and today is another day pregnant, so I'm grateful. Long time no see. Hold on. I need to gag. Okay, are we good? Nope. Man. Holy cow. Okay, I'm gonna have to try this again in a few. I'm drinking an iced tea right now. I've been having trouble with water, but iced tea is okay. And I am still drinking water in the morning and at night, but in the middle of the day, iced tea has been my move. A while since I've updated. I haven't filmed at all. I filmed nothing. There's food on my shirt and cat hair. Oh my God, so sick. I haven't picked up my camera in weeks. I started getting really, really sick when we were in Florida, and then it's just gotten progressively worse, and I have just been a hermit for the last, I'd say, probably week and a half has been really, really rough for me, which makes sense because I'm 9 weeks and 1 day, and 8 to like 10 weeks was horrible with both the girls, so it makes sense. It's official appointment today, and we have a little baby in there. It's so crazy. I'm measuring exactly to the day where I guessed that I was from like where I usually ovulate, so that's kind of cool. But I had to do blood work. I had a nurse's visit where they just like go over a lot of family history and stuff like that. Yeah, it was good. Shane came to the appointment. This is a new hospital. I think I've said that in other clips of this, but this is a new hospital that I've never been to before, and I'm like totally loving how they're doing things. They have a big screen up where you can watch the ultrasound the whole time, and yeah, it was really good. But we haven't told the girls yet. I wanted to wait until we got an ultrasound picture. This lighting is going crazy. But I just wanted to wait to like have something to show them, to be like, there's a baby. So it works out perfectly because it's Stella's birthday today. She turned 5 today. I cannot believe it. And she's at school right now. So I'm gonna go pick them up. When Shane gets home, we're gonna open Stella's presents and give them that. And then I think we're also gonna FaceTime Shane's mom and tell her, because hardly anybody knows. I was originally just gonna like tell people, and then I just didn't. So we'll tell his mom, and then we'll probably have the girls take it over to my mom later. So that's what's going on. But I have 20 minutes before I need to pick up the girl, so I'm gonna go grab Stella a cake. I'm not getting her a custom one or anything, just a cute little cake, because I cannot eat any sweets right now. Just so unlike me. Not a single sugary thing sounds good to me right now. So I'm just gonna get a little cake and we'll do that whole thing with her after school. But just want to give you a little update. I'm struggling, to be honest. I have like sores on the corner of my mouth from throwing up. I need to stop talking about it though. I need to stop talking about it because it makes me gag.
More present, okay?
One more present.
And this one's for Lucy and Stelly.
Guess what?
What?
Deli?
What?
Mom? Mommy went to the doctor today. What is this? What is it?
It's a baby.
How do you know that? That's a little baby in there. Look at that.
You know what that means? You're gonna be a big sister again.
Stelly.
And you're gonna be a big sister.
Do you want to be a big sister?
Come
Are you
here.
excited?
Is that so cool?
How did you know
What do you
that was? Are you excited?
Oh, are you so happy? Are you gonna be a big sister? You are? Is that a great
Look at
birthday
it,
present? Feet?
Baby right there.
It does say baby, and that's a little baby's arms. It's so little. That's in mommy's tummy.
Can you believe it?
That's what you girls look like in mommy's tummy.
Are you excited?
When you were at school, mommy and daddy went to the doctor today and they took these pictures.
I am headed to my first appointment with my OB today. I will be 10 weeks on Wednesday. Today's Monday. And this is just my first appointment with her. I had an OB nurse visit on Thursday, and then I had my first ultrasound. So today is just my first regular appointment with my doctor. Out of breath right now, but I haven't seen her in 5 years. Left shortly after my 6-week like checkup with Stella. So I have that appointment this morning. I'm actually feeling okay right now. I say that and I'm about to gag. I feel all right. I felt very rough this morning. I was miserable. I took a shower this morning. Showers are just making me miserable, but I always feel better after I shower. I mean, not like I feel better because I'm clean, not like my nausea doesn't feel any better. I don't know what it is. I don't have my keys. Just a sec. Shane took the girls to school this morning and he had my keys inside. But anyway, I feel okay right now. Hold on, there's a lot happening right now. Hopefully you can still hear me, but I need the air blowing on my face. But Shane took the girls to school this morning and I took a shower while he was gone and I just laid down for the last hour. And then the time snuck up on me and I had to leave. So I was planning on making myself look a little bit presentable today, but I mean, this is better than I've looked in weeks. I put on a little makeup. But yeah, I washed my hair this morning and I was gonna blow it out and I was like, that's just simply not in the cards for me. But I'm gonna go to my appointment. I've been drinking tea every so often. It's kind of just a nice little change up from water. I'm still drinking it because I don't want to get dehydrated, but I am struggling. And yeah, I've been really sick. I pulled myself together today, but I've been feeling it. I kind of had a mental breakdown yesterday. Maybe I'll put the clip in here. I don't know. I recorded it yesterday, but I'm like a hot mess. So I don't know if I'll put it in here, but regardless, I'm gonna go to my first appointment with my doctor. Just got out of my appointment. It took forever. It's 11:15 and my appointment was at 10. But it went well. I talked to her about how sick I am and she asked if I've tried Unisom B6 and I have not this time. But that's because it just made me so groggy and like unbelievably tired when I took it with Stella. Hold on. Anyway, so she did end up calling me in Zofran. I'm not sure if I'm gonna take it yet. I'm trying really hard to not take anything, but I'm like really struggling mentally with like feeling so sick all the time. So, yeah, but I'm gonna try Unisom B6 first. I'm gonna go grab some of that and see if it helps me at all. It'll be 10 weeks on Wednesday. According to my ultrasound, this is the thing that kind of confuses me a little bit. So my ultrasound was like right on track to where I thought I was pregnancy wise, but they just go by the date that they had, which is like several days off from my ultrasound, if that makes sense. I guess if it's like a week, either way, she moves it. So I'm not technically 10 weeks yet, but they drew my blood for my genetic testing, and the nurse when I went in told me to wait till 12 weeks. They'll do it at 12 weeks. But then my doctor, and she was like, no, we're gonna do it now. We're gonna get you the paperwork and you can just take it down to the lab and you can go get it drawn. But I'm like, is it too early? Like, cause I'm not even technically 10 weeks yet. I don't know, but I did it. She's the doctor, not me. I have never done the genetic testing before. I did choose to find out the gender on there as well, which I've never experience that. I've only ever figured it out on an ultrasound, but I just decided I wanted to do the genetic testing this time. I don't think it's covered in my insurance, but with the girls, I just didn't really care. I was young and we honestly couldn't afford the genetic testing because it wasn't covered then either. I can afford it now and I would just like to get it. So I decided to get it this time, but I'm gonna go to Walgreens and look for some Unisom and B6 and also pick up that Zofran. And yeah, I'm gonna try to hold off on the Zofran, but I'll have it if I get desperate. But the appointment is done. I need to make my next one. The one thing that I don't like about this hospital, when I delivered the girls, they just had their nurse make all my appointments. Like they were just already made for me, like once a month, and then they did them like every other week, and you know, they just made them all for me. This, I have to make them like after every appointment, and there was a line out the door and I was nauseous. Sorry. There was a line of several people. Oh my God. A line of several people trying to make appointments. I was like, nope, I'll just call. Oh my God. Okay, let's go to Walgreens. Okay, they didn't have my prescription called in yet, which doesn't surprise me because they were really busy today at my doctor's office. I'm desperate here. So I'm gonna take this. I told myself I would rather be tired than nauseous, so if this works, and I'm too tired to pick up the girls or something, I think Shane might be around, or else I'll see if my mom can or something. I don't know. I'm just like pretty desperate for a smidgen of relief, to be honest. I hope this works. I don't know how much to take. Do I take a whole one of these? I don't feel like I should take a whole one. Does everybody have a car knife? Because I do. For times like these. How often am I opening pill bottles in my car? Not very often. Anyway. 1 tablet 30 minutes before bed. I think I should take half of one and start there. I think one will knock me the heck out. So we're gonna try half. I'm gonna try to break this. Okay. Break one of these. Walgreens brand B6. Probably not the best quality B6 in the world, but it's all they had. And again, it just smells so bad. I'm desperate. So, I'm just gonna take a full one of these, I assume. Oh, guys, I'm miserable. Okay. Let's go home. Okay. Focus. Boone, take it easy, bro. We're good. My house is just in a constant state of like mess. I pick it up, but I want to clean so bad. But I genuinely do nothing but lay on the couch or in my bed. I'm like really having a hard time. One thing that sounds like I'm making it up, the laundry's making me really nauseous. I think I look at it and it's making me sick. It's not the smell. I use unscented everything. It's like the act of doing laundry. And I, like as a normal person, love doing laundry. So that's piling up and I have to get it done. Shane's been doing a really good job picking up the slack. He has a busy job, he has a lot going on, and he's done a great job picking up the slack, but I'm like, I just feel like a worthless human being. So, I'm gonna lay down for a little bit and then I'm gonna try to get some laundry done and get the house picked up. It's not that bad. I'm being pretty dramatic, but like the girls' toys are like all over the place over there. And yeah, I don't know, my plants need watered so bad. They are, look how sad this guy is. I have to get that done today. I've been neglecting the shit out of my plants and they need some TLC. Also, I wish these scabs would go away. I keep ripping them open every time I throw up. That's what they're from. And I keep ripping them open. Like, this was bleeding this morning. Glamorous. It's very glamorous.